on the show this morning. And if you have questions, would like you to take advantage of the show and forward your questions, your concerns to the WhatsApp portal number on 09097054450. I'm afraid we won't be taking calls on the show this morning, but if you have concerns, respectfully send them to the WhatsApp portal number as we go conversational with the Public Relations Officer, FCT Police Command, DSP Josephine Adeh. Good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning to you, and happy Friday.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Oops, I think the network is trying to play a fast one on us this morning, but that won't work. It won't work. Recall that the previous hour on the General Open Banter, we're having a conversation around, bail being free in Nigeria. And I did reach out to her live on the show, but she was busy. So shortly after the show, she actually reached out and said she was busy, but we can actually have the conversation, all right, if there is still time. So I just, thought to kill one bird with, use two birds to kill a stone, or kill two birds with one stone, they say. All right, once again, my name is Omoefe Peace Osemere. So we're just going to clarify very quickly whether or not bail is actually free right here in Abuja, looking at what Benjamin Hundeyin in Lagos is telling residents not to pay shishi or dime to any police officer, especially when they want to, get, bail from the station. Even file any complaint or write a statement, it is totally free and you shouldn't pay a dime to nobody. All right. So looking at that, amongst other issues, we're also going to be sharing with you the latest happenings right here in the nation's capital, Abuja. We understand that all right, we have DSP on the line. Good morning to you once again. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hello, thank you for having me. Good morning.
All right, I'd like to start off by wishing you a happy, birthday in arrears. May 27 was your birthday. How did the celebration go?
Oh, thank you so much. We thank God for new age.
Right. Okay. DSP Josephine, I mean, your colleague, because Benjamin Hundeyin is your colleague, right? So
Yes.
in Lagos State, he has actually urged residents not to pay any money when filing complaints or securing bail at any police station. And he has also warned that such payments are illegal and should be reported. And according to him, there is a complaint response unit. It's called the CRU, where residents can actually, file such, concerns. But I'm just wondering at this point in time, same as the residents here in Abuja, that do we have such a unit here in Abuja where people can also file, complaints like that? And is it true that bail is free?
Yes, let me start with the aspect of bail. Bail is actually, police bail is free. And if you go to any police station, the first sign you see there is bail is free. And we understand that a lot of our police officers have been taking advantage of people by extorting them for bail and all that. Reason why the Inspector General of Police activated the complaint response unit in all state police commands. Usually we have this complaint response unit in the first headquarters alone, where you can report police activities online. But with the recent complaints and all activities of misconduct of our men, the Inspector General of Police took the pains of building CRU units in all police state command, headed by the public relations officers themselves. And the same thing goes here in FCT. We are doing the same. Bail is free, and if any police officer asks you for anything bail, just pick up your phone and call the complaint response unit of the FCT Police Command, and we will definitely look into it and get those police officers. Bail is free. Don't pay bail to anybody.
Okay.
Police bail is actually free.
All right. So the number that residents can actually call to file, such complaints observation, is it toll free?
Yeah, the number is not actually toll free, but is a number that call, and I will definitely be responding to your call personally.
Okay.
If I'm not available, my deputy does that. So I can give you the number if you want.
Okay, please do. Please go ahead.
Okay. So the number for CRU, we call it CRU, that is the Complaint Response Unit for FCT Police Command, is 081
Okay.
073
Okay.
141
Okay.
92.
All right.
I'll take it again, 081
Right.
073
Right.
141
Right.
92.
Okay.
So it's not just for bail. Any police any issues you have with our policemen, just call that number and we will respond to you.
Okay, thank you so much for that clarification, and I hope that Abuja residents would actually take note of that and take it very seriously. On the flip side, Josephine, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so we understand that these touts, aka Agbero, we still have them on the street. Somewhere around Area 1, Apple Bridge, they are still operating, harassing motorists and other road users. And we're just wondering on whose authority are they operating. And there are also claims that they do this in collaboration with police officers in the FCT. How true is that?
Well, I don't think they are working with the police officers, but we are going to check that area as you said. And if I said I've not had those complaints, I've been hearing complaints that those thugs are disturbing. So some of these, one of the recent complaints I had, and we check it over, we find out that these particular people are AMAC officials.
Okay.
So the Commissioner of Police was briefed last week on these activities, and he is working on it, and definitely there will be change. As you have complained right now, I am going straight up to tell him that there's still more complaint about these activities of these people. And we will check the activities of our policemen if they are working with them as well. You said AYA, right?
Apple Bridge, Apple Bridge, Area 1 Bridge, and even the Yanya axis. I don't know if you.
Okay, let me take the one that is close there, Apple Bridge, Area 1. We will check the activities there right away.
Okay. Thank you very much for that swift response. And also, we understand there was an explosion on Monday right here in Abuja, and it has actually thrown people into panic. We understand it was a suicide, a bomb attack, but the FCT minister is saying that it wasn't a suicide, a bomb attack. It was just an explosion. Could you please speak to that as well and maybe dismiss fears that residents have right now in Abuja?
Of course, it was just an explosion. It was not a suicide bomber or a bomb. But I cannot officially give you a statement because the Commissioner of Police will also come up with a statement. We earlier released a statement referring to that incident and cordoning the area as well as taking some samples for analysis, and I believe the analysis should be ready right now. The Commissioner of Police will be the right person to give out the feedback of this analysis. But definitely it wasn't. I can assure you it was not a suicide bomber and it was not a bomb, but there was an explosion. And I want to quickly clarify that some people were saying if you say there's an explosion does not mean it's a bomb. Any thing can explode, even if you have some shelters empty, shelters container can also explode. So explosion does not really mean that it's a bomb. So, but the analyses are ready, and definitely we will release a statement soon.
All right. So, on a final note, and also before I even ask you the final question, DSP, let me also let the listener on the other side of the radio know that they can seize this opportunity to ask questions and also make observations. Right, dear listener on the other side of the radio, this is Abuja now, and just like would always, encourage that you share with us eyewitness reports if there are concerns around your area as far as the FCT is concerned. Take advantage of this show. Bring those concerns forth and let's have the relevant stakeholders deal with them. So you can send the voice note or a message to the WhatsApp portal number. I'm afraid we won't be taking phone calls. Just send a message to 9705-4450. And DSP, should these messages come in, much later, we'll do well to forward them to you so you can tinker with them. So the final question I'd like to ask you is concerning the pledge made by the new FCT Commissioner of Police to bring about some sort of tech-driven strategy to secure the nation's capital. Where are we on that at the moment?
The strategies are working, and we have a lot of achievements. And like I'm always referring back to him, very soon he is going to release his own achievement for the end of the month, and you will definitely get to hear more of what we have done. But all the strategies are intact and it's working. We are going by it, and it's really yielding results. The reason why we have a peaceful Federal Capital Territory.
Okay, and should residents suspect any funny movement or strange faces, within and around their vicinity, what are they supposed to do? Therefore, numbers they can, call to quickly alert the FCT Police Command?
Yes, of course. We have our control room numbers,
okay,
where you can report any emergencies or any suspicious activities to the police through 080
okay
320
okay
039 13 080 320 013. I'm going to send the numbers to you as well.
All right.
So that you can, before the end of the program, you can still repeat that those numbers. They are our emergency numbers. You call anytime you have any distress or emergencies, and our response team will respond as fast as possible.
All right. Thank you very much for talking to us, DSP Josephine Adeh. She is the Public Relations Officer, FCT Police Command. Thank you so much for speaking to us.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Okay, and I'm afraid that is going to be about the size of the show this Friday morning. And the advocacy continues that you can always send eyewitness reports to us, send to the WhatsApp portal number or even to our mailbox. I see this one here from Joseph from Jai. He says, if I told you the DSP does not tell lies, and listen to her speech, very bright and sincere. She says she would not lie. Okay, thank you very much, Joseph. All right, and I see voice notes coming in already, so let's quickly take a listen. Good morning.
My name is Mr. Nanda. Bail out is not free. In fact, we even invite police when you have a problem or challenges in your area, or when you have a case or maybe report someone, you need to pay their back. That's okay. And there's a budget, they make budget for police every year. That should be corrected now. And so for this number that you just dropped there, the number cannot go. And even if you go, they will not respond to you. You pay money. Thank you.
You are still in doubt. Well, all right. I see this one from BB Blessing.
I very, very appreciate our guest. He's a woman of truth. And you mentioned something else. So if you say not and will, it's a lie. And he said the truth. Now, this type of people will work here and body. Start for the women. It's not for the women. No, my name is BB Blessing. Please. I'm not for you. The big child. You know, you mentioned beggar. Come and see beggar here. Beggar here. Come and see. Nobody area one. Come and see beggar here. After beggar have 2 ways. The other way they know the Marababa motor, you start for them, and the other way they for beggar here, you start. We have two ways now where they operate. Please, what these people they are doing, smoking, the rice people, even they work a drug, they go hold you, they go. I don't really understand. What I see before yesterday for them. I say, you go pay for that for your life. Please, make the call for beggar here. Nobody for beggar have 2 ways now where they live. The other side, before that bridge, and the other side, make the checker. This woman, I greet you very well. My name is BB Blessing. God bless you.
Thank you very much, Bibi Blessing, for that observation. All right. I'm sure that DSP Josephine is still monitoring the conversation. However, would forward all of your complaints or observations to her so that they can, tinker with all of these concerns. And this is basically what the show is all about. We have you call in to share eyewitness reports, whatever it is that is going on around you, and you think it is worth talking about on radio. We can talk about it on radio and consequently call or draw the attention of the relevant stakeholders to it. So the complaint response unit, just like they have in Lagos State, where you can, file your complaints officially, just in case any officer is trying to harass you to pay money before your granted bill or your relative. Please, according to DSP Josephine Adeh, you can call 081 07 03 14192, 08107031492. And she also dished out an emergency and distress, a line. And of course, she did say she would forward them before the end of the show. So let's just, keep our fingers crossed before the end of the Eagles Morning Rise belt. I definitely would communicate same to you. But thank you all so much for listening and being part of the show. We hope to have more, thought-provoking and engaging conversations, subsequently as far as this show and other shows are concerned. My name is Omoefe Peace Osemere. Good morning.